Hi there, this is Dennis Wells, and welcome to your weekly real estate market update for the Lakewood Ranch area here in Bradenton for Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026. So, what we're seeing is that the market is pretty much static right now. We are not seeing a big movement either towards being a seller's market or being a buyer's market, which obviously this is a big change from just a couple of years ago when it was a tremendous seller's market and very competitive. Now, houses are sitting on the market a little bit longer. We have those average days in the market at 107, median days at 49. 43% of houses in the Lakewood Ranch area are seeing some kind of a price reduction, which is above the average nationwide is about 33%. So we're seeing a little bit more softness in the market here. Um, we're seeing inventory is starting to go up, and market like the market action is pretty much hovering around that 33 range, which is a slight seller's advantage, but not tremendously. And when we look at the different segments of the real estate market, we find prices have stayed pretty flat, regardless of what point you're in. It is interesting to see how um, prices really spiked at the higher levels early on in 2021 and 2022, but then really kind of came down there. And they've stayed at a very strong level, though, for a while, which really plays into affordability overall, right? We're seeing people that are looking at financing. What we're seeing is the spread between the 10-year Treasury and the mortgage rate is has compressed to a more normal level. What we're seeing is that interest rates have stayed stable over the last several weeks, even though there's been a little bit of angst with the attack on Iran and what that is going to look like. Although I think the market is starting to work through a lot of that. We see that housing prices, like we see here, have stayed stable for a little while. And we're seeing wage growth from people who are working. So those four factors are really helping affordability for a lot of people. So I do think this is going to be a good year for home selling and home buying. I don't think that we're going to see a big, rapid increase in home values. However, I don't think that we're going to see a drop in home values either. So I think that it's going to be very balanced. And as you do look down here, the different 25 percentiles, if I'm looking at probably the hotter markets are it's really pretty balanced, right? I think the hottest market is probably that $600,000 range. We had four new listings. We had three that were absorbed. We're seeing a 42 days on market there. So that is really a great place to be. We've seen a lot of people able to do however, those higher price homes are moving as well. So that is great. So if you would like to know more about what's going on in the Lakewood Ranch area, or if you would like to get this report emailed to you every week, there is a link in the comments that you can follow and get more information about that. So, hope you have a wonderful week and would love to talk with you all things real estate and creating wealth and financial freedom and generational wealth through real estate.